Hello everyone! In this video, we from Group 3 will explain about the content contained in black liquor and green liquor. Before that, allow us to introduce ourselves.
The craft pulping process uses wood chip as the main raw material and alkaline chemicals as a complement to remove lignin through an environmentally friendly process that can contribute to reducing greenhouse gases. Black liquor is what from the paper industry. The content of black liquor are water, inorganic cooking chemicals in the form of sodium salt, 50% lignin and other organic materials which are spared from the pulp during the cook and washing process. Organic components make up as much as 60% of the total solids of black liquor. Table 1 displays the elemental composition of black liquor.
Black liquor can be reprocessed to produce energy and cooking liquid that can be reused. The black liquor is thickened in the evaporator process to remove the water content so that only the solid content remains. After that, the black liquor that has been thickened will be processed in the recovery boiler. In this process, the black liquor component containing organic material will be burned to produce energy to drive the turbine, while the organic component will not be burned but will become part of the melt below the recovery boiler. Next material is about the elemental composition of black liquor from craft process. First, carbon. Carbon in black liquor has a function as fuel. Black liquor is a byproduct of the wood bleaching process in the pulp and paper industry. The carbon in black liquor provides energy when burned in a boiler to produce steam and electricity in the production process. Second, hydrogen. Hydrogen is a light gas, lighter than air, colorless and odorless. If burning doesn't show any flame and will produce very high heat. Third, oxygen. Oxygen is an active and life-sustaining component of the atmosphere. Oxygen is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. Oxygen is very easily oxidized, and oxygen reacts strongly with combustible material, especially in its pure state, and releases heat in the reaction process. Many reactions require the presence of water or accelerated by catalysts. Fourth, sodium. Sodium serves to bind lignin so that black liquor is formed and lignin dissolution occurs by white liquor from wood fibers without damaging the wood fibers.
I will continue presentation from Angela. Number 5, potassium. The element potassium is a soft, silvery white alkali metal that oxidates quickly in air. If it reacts violently with water, it will produce enough heat to ignite the hydrogen emitted. In the reaction, and burn with a powerful flame. Number 6. Sulfur. Sulfur is a chemical element that has a pungent odor and is usually found in volcanoes where it can be processed into a white powder. And next, black liquor is made by heating a liquor that contains organic materials from wood, especially lignin, an inorganic chemical used for delignification. In the craft process, the addition of sodium hydroxide NaOH and sodium sulfate Na2S to wood chips result in the extraction of lignin and hemicellulose from the insoluble cellulose fraction. And then, black liquors come out of the cooking process with a solid content of 15 until 18%.
Okay, I am Emil Fatan. Will continue Agnes' explanation of black liquor. The black liquor that comes out of the evaporation process has a solid content of about 70 to 83%. The inorganic part, about 45% of the black liquor dry mess, consists of sodium carbonate and sodium sulfate. Due to the presence of inorganic materials, the lower heating value per ton of black liquor solid is 12.3 megajoule divided kilogram. A pulp mill produces 1.7 to 1.8 tons of black liquor dry solid per ton of pulp and represent 250 to 500 megawatt of potential energy per mill produce 1,000 to 2,000 tons of pulp per day. In pulp and paper mills, black liquor is considered as a major energy source that can be used to produce synthetic gas, which results in various valuable energy products such as electricity, methyl ether, synthetic natural gas, methanol, hydrogen, or synthetic diesel, and has the potential to replace conventional black liquor recovery system with recovery boilers.
Now, the black liquor is only about 18% solid, so it's basically boiled using steam heat to reduce it to make it about 68% solid. And then it goes to a recovery boiler. Now, the recovery boiler burns it, creates steam for lots of different uses. Steam to power the paper making process in the mill. Turns a couple of steam turbines to create electricity for the mill, and if they have excess electricity, they sell it to the national power grid. So there's 3 great steam uses right there. Now, when you're done burning this black liquor, it creates a residue called green liquor. They add lime to the green liquor, and it turns back into white liquor. So if you just did the math, we just created a full loop there. White liquor, green liquor, black liquor, green liquor, and then white liquor. So much going on, I can't keep it straight. What I can keep straight is that is a fully renewable resource, which is a very cool thing. Great for our environment, great for energy usage.
And green liquor. This molten material is referred to as smell. It is sent to a tank where water is added. The resulting liquid is known as green liquor. From the smell tank, that stream is sent to green liquor stabilization tank. The green liquor also contains small amounts of suspended solids called dregs. The dregs are hazardous and must be removed. This is typically done in the green liquor clarifier.
Okay, next team, Jessy Almiati will continue to explore about Glen liquor. Glen liquor is solute of sodium carbonate sodium sulfate, and other compounds from boiler recovery in the craft process. The grand color additives from the process of Florida Arient sulfida. Ground liquor is usually rather wet CAO in the cow 2000 stand to regenerate the wet liquor. Ground liquor refers to chemical solution formed by dissolving the base recovery system make it water. The main component are sodium carbonate and sodium sulfate, and color some amounts of sodium hydrogen and sodium sulfate. Chemicals be to recovery sodium hydrogen because its contain little Arient hydrogen. Its color is green, so its color ground liquor.
Okay, I will continue Jessy explanation about green liquor. Green liquor undergoes a settling process first to remove impurities or dregs contain drain. The clarified green liquor is then reacted with quicklime or CaO under control condition to form sodium hydroxide and calcium carbonate, which is called recausing process. Okay, next is the element contained in green liquor are as follows. The first is Na2CO3. Na2CO3 is cooking solution in making pulp through the sulfate process. NaCO3 function to dissolve lignin during the pulping process, thus speeding up the process to separating and breaking up the fibers.
Sodium hydroxide is an inorganic chemical compound which is also known as caustic soda or sodium hydroxide. This compound is from the elements sodium, hydrogen, and oxygen. Sodium hydroxide is usually a white solid that is highly soluble in water, producing a strong alkali solution. Sodium hydroxide is also used in the paper making process after the wood fiber asparagus through pulping. Sodium hydroxide is used in subsequent processing and process, such as fiber bleaching and pH adjustment to produce quality paper. Na2S is a chemical compound consisting of 2 sodium atoms and 1 sulfur atom. This compound is usually solid, has a brownish yellow color, and has a distinctive odor. Na2S is a compound that is soluble in water and has strong basic properties. Na2S is used mainly in the pulp and paper industry in the craft process. This increases the selectivity of the sulfate cooking process and increases the delignification rate.
The surface of a particle causes drag on the particle as it tries to fall through the liquor. Think how a skydiver tucks his arms close to his side to reduce drag and increase his speed. Small particles have a high surface area to weight ratio. A single large particle has less surface area than a group of small particles of the same total weight, so it will fall faster. Polymer is a chemical added in small quantities to the green liquor as it enters the clarifier. The polymer causes the particles to combine into larger particles, leading to a faster and better separation of dregs.
And that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you!